Jay here. Today's beer review will be on. For today's beer review, we'll be talking about Atlantic Brewing Company's Bar Harbor Blueberry Ale, touted as America's original blueberry ale. I was very excited to get my hands on this beer locally, as it does have to come a long way from a very small brewery in Maine. As a matter of fact, the first time I had this beer was the first time I toured their brewery. It's an excellent small brewery on the outskirts of Bar Harbor, Maine. If you're ever up that way, I would recommend you go check them out. They do some interesting things with the way they save their hot water and grow their own hops and fertilize their hops with their spent grains from brewing. That being said, this beer is a fruit beer. It's made with blueberries, wild Maine blueberries, so there's a tartness there. Though I'm a little disappointed when I got this beer. I'm having a problem with it, and I'll show you that problem, and I promise you I did not shake this bottle. It appears to be a beer that was carbonated in the bottle. Uh-oh, there we go. And this is some of the problems we're having. It appears to be a little bit over carbonated, and having some trouble getting the beer into the glass. And I would definitely not recommend drinking this out of the bottle. The last person that tried this here had some real problems with it, but we'll try to get it into the glass. Probably have to cut though. Like I said, I did see some live yeast sediment in the bottom of this bottle, which tells me it was carbonated in a bottle. Which means they probably rushed it a little bit, maybe put it in there before it was ready to go, or they just added way too much sugar to their bottle. So I'm going to cut right here. Once I get it all in the glass, we'll come back and talk about it. 9 minutes. It took 9 minutes to get the beer from the bottle to the glass. A little bit over carbonated. A little disappointed in that from Atlantic Brewing, but things happen, you know. Even your greatest breweries in the world occasionally make a mistake. So that being said, over in this corner, I'll have a clone recipe posted, something that'll get you in the ballpark. Again, I haven't actually brewed this. Sooner or later I'm going to get back to them all and actually try to clone them and see how close they are. And we'll probably do a secondary review at that point, clone versus my version. So let's get to the tasting, because this is a really wonderful beer. Pick it up. You can smell a lot of blueberries. As a matter of fact, that's about all you smell. It's very strong blueberry scent. It's nice. Tasting. It's good. It's a little bitter. It's not very sweet. Just a hint of sweetness, a hint of the wheat, which I'm not a big fan of wheat, so I'm glad there's only a hint of it there. It's a little bit bitter for a fruit beer, which I like, because they're not trying to hide the fact that it is beer. They're not trying to make a wine cooler out of a beer. The amazing thing about this beer is you do not taste blueberry. You only smell it. There's no blueberry taste whatsoever in the beer. It tastes just like a good amber ale. There's some caramel note to it from the crystal malt, and it's a really good beer. That being said, yeah, this is one of my favorite beers I've ever had. It's truly excellent. If you can find it, grab some. Hopefully yours will be a little less carbonated than mine was. And remember to like and subscribe these videos. Keep them coming. I'll also take requests if you want to see a particular beer reviewed because you're not sure you're going to like it. I'll let you know what it is, how it is. And thanks for watching. Go enjoy a beer.